Hello, boys and girls. We are going to be learning more about holiday traditions today. So what you're going to do is you are going to read the story, Holiday Traditions. If you were at school on Wednesday, you will have a copy of this. If you are not in school on Wednesday, it's all good. It will be posted in Schoology, or you can just simply write numbers. You can take a screenshot, whatever is easiest. We are not going to stress over it. So the first thing I want you to do is the back of the packet. It actually has these vocabulary words. And the reason I want you to look at these first is it's like preparing to read. We're thinking about what we're going to read. When you actually answer this, they're going to have you reread holiday traditions. These are going to be the choices that you use. These are the words that you're going to use. Blaring, Christmas, Hanukkah, dreidel, caroling, tradition, doubted, trim. Now, some of you might actually know what that word means. I'd be kind of shocked if those of you don't know what Christmas is. Or some of you might know Hanukkah, dreidling. I bet some of you know caroling. So go ahead and try to make predictions. I still want you to reread and answer them after reading, but I want you to try to make guesses. That helps us when we read. So if you want to answer number 1, whoa, that's really wide. I am so sorry for that. Okay. You are going to go ahead and just write the letter on the line for me, please. Instead of all these lines, because what happens, I know I've told you this before, you let kids write lines and all of a sudden the lines look like this, don't they? And then I'm supposed to follow them. And as much fun as that would be, my old eyes can't take it anymore. So just please write the letters right on these lines over here. Got it? So go ahead, take a few seconds, pause me, and try to make some guesses. Oh, I guess I'm on pause. Fabulous. So we are going to take now, and we're going to make this I thought I could make it smaller, but it's going to be difficult for me, isn't it? I apologize for that. Going to try it one more time, and if it doesn't work, there we go. So these are the questions you want to be answering. Why didn't Josh want to go to Eden's Christmas party? Remember how we are working to restate the question and our answer. So we could say, Josh didn't want to go to Aiden's. Poor Aiden. I wonder why in the world Josh doesn't want to go to his party. Christmas is a proper noun, so you're going to make sure that you are capitalizing it. Now, normally I wouldn't tell you to stop with because, but you're going to answer this after you read. So that because is just kind of a holder to remind us where we're going to answer. So when you read now, you're going to try to remember why Josh didn't want to go to Aiden's Christmas party. Why did Josh's father encourage his son to go to the party? And again, you can say, wow, that got wide on me all of a sudden, didn't it, friends? Josh's father. Now notice that Josh's father, that is a possessive. And it's only one Josh, so that apostrophe is going to go before the S. Josh's father encouraged, and we can make it shorter because the lines are very long, him to go because, and then after you read it, you can answer. Oh, thank goodness. The next question, you won't need to write a sentence. I bet you're so relieved. Which did not happen in the story? So when you're reading, you got to try to remember which did not happen. Aiden and his friends went from door to door and sang Christmas songs. Aiden and his friends cut down a Christmas tree and brought it in the house. Aiden and his friends played the dreidel game. Aiden and his friends put decorations on the tree. So you try to figure out which one did not happen. These are always tricky little stinkers, aren't they? Number 4, which type of story is this? Realistic fiction. So could it really happen, but it's not true? Is it science fiction with characters that are hard to believe? Nonfiction, which is true? Or historical fiction, which is of real events in history with a fake story? Which sentence best describes the kids at the party? They were accepting of one of each other's holiday traditions. They did not know about any holidays besides Christmas. They all celebrate Hanukkah with their families. They never have fun at Christmas parties. So now when you read, it should be easier. So we're going to go on to the next page. Holiday traditions. Now, if you're good to go and you don't need me to read this to you, you can stop the video now and answer the questions and turn it in. If you would like me to read it to you to help you with this assignment, I'd be more than happy to. So those of you logging off, thank you. Please bring this back to school if you did it on paper, or submit it in Schoology if you did it online. Thank you for watching the video. Now, those of you staying to listen, holiday traditions. Josh stared out the car window at the colorful lights on Aiden's house. He could hear Christmas music blaring inside. I don't know if I should go to the party, Josh said. Why not? His dad asked. Aiden's your best friend. But it's a Christmas party and I'm Jewish. It'll be weird. Just because we celebrate Hanukkah doesn't mean you shouldn't learn about Christmas, his dad said. Maybe you can even teach your friends a few things about our holiday too. Josh squeezed the dreidel in his hand. The dreidel game was his favorite, but he doubted any of his friends would want to play it. Josh stuck the dreidel in his pocket as he stepped out of the car. I'll pick you up at 8, his dad said. Just don't be late, okay, Josh said with a shaky voice. His father waved goodbye, and Josh walked up to the door. Aiden and the rest of his friends were walking outside. Oh, good, you're here, Aiden said. We were just going caroling. Caroling? You mean you're going to knock on people's doors and sing Christmas songs, Josh asked. Wow, that's kind of a context clue to help you with caroling, isn't it? Yeah, Aiden said. My family does it every year. It's tradition. Josh hid in the back of the group and pretended to sing along. He knew some of the songs, but he didn't feel right singing them. After caroling, everyone headed back to Aiden's house to make Christmas cookies and trim the tree. After an hour or so, everyone sat around the living room looking bored. What should we do now? Tim asked. Yeah, this party is getting a little boring, Amy said. Aiden shifted uncomfortably. Josh could tell Aiden had run out of ideas. Josh looked down at the dreidel, making a lump in his pocket. I have a game we could play, he said. Great, Aiden said. What is it? Josh held up the dreidel. Ooh, is that a dreidel, Amy asked. I've played that game. It's really fun. You know the dreidel game, Josh asked. Yeah, my cousin is Jewish, Amy said. My family always spends Hanukkah at her house, and then she comes to our house for Christmas. It's fun celebrating both holidays. Josh thought about caroling, making cookies, and decorating the tree with his friends. I guess you're right, he said. So see, friends, sometimes you don't realize that people might be having the same feelings that you're having. And when you are able to express it with your friends, you can learn more about each other. Okay, so you're going to answer these questions and your vocabulary. And again, submit on Schoology or bring your paper tomorrow. I'm so thankful you watched the video, and I'm hoping you're having a fantastic day. Have a great day.